I'm high. Dylan and Poi here with the 2K16 gameplay. I gotta hand Poi his ass whooping only because he talks so much shit that he never backs up.
You never beat me in 2K16 or 17 or 18.
We never played 18, smart one.
I have. 18's ass, guys. Fucking game is terrible.
That's why I haven't played it yet.
It's completely ass.
I want to get NBA Live.
What the
Nigga,
Why are you
give
going
me
down?
a minute. Because I have to go to options to fix the quarters. I'll be honest, guys. Sometimes I question his intelligence. Because it isn't all that great.
God damn it, a character is ugly as shit.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah,
because I think there's a funny story behind that. There's a very funny story. My last name was considered profanity, and I couldn't think of anything. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just give something that comes to mind. Yes, my last name is considered profanity in 2K16.
And 18, because I've tried it before, just putting your last name.
Like, didn't you be lying?
No, I really did. I tried putting it in.
I put it on 6.
Make sure you don't have your goddamn sliders though.
Yeah, because, I tried to do the 500-point glitch and it didn't work.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah. So, I didn't explain that glitch. The glitch is, if you get one team past 500 points, the game freezes, crashes, and you can never play it again. Now, that third part kind of streams like a stretch. But the freeze and crash, you could probably believe. I've never tried it. Well, I've tried it, but I've never gotten up to 500. Kyrie, JR, LeBron, Love, Tristan Thompson. What's wrong with you?
God damn, why is that?
Well, how long have they been around?
Cavs? I don't know. A couple years.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
No, that's it. LeBron on the bench.
I remember when I got drafted to the Pistons in 2K17, and their classic homes and aways were really late. Better than the regular jerseys, I'll say that.
If I beat you like this, oh my god.
Irving, Shumpert, Smith, Love, Thompson.
Where's LeBron?
Doesn't matter about LeBron. One guy doesn't define a whole team.
LeBron does.
No, he does not. LeBron is ass.
See, I don't even like LeBron.
Oh yeah.
We're going to bring you
People, my TV. People who know me know I have zero tolerance and zero respect for LeBron. Guy's a loser.
Yeah,
It's conference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. We're live at AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas for this Spurs home game. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Irving. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. It's Smith, and it's Shumpert in at the 2 guard. Leonard against Irving. Left side, Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. And Kevin Love, the bucket.
That's his goddamn thing.
Love's got his team on the board to start the game for Cleveland.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out.
Get this chair, bro. I can't see anything.
Alright.
I need glasses.
Right, you do.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Out to Shumpert. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Duncan goes in. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Irving passes to Love, and stolen by Aldridge.
I feel like Kyrie, as much as it feels better for him to be a Cavalier, I feel like he really made a home for himself.
Plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here is Irving. With no he buries the jumper.
In Boston right now.
Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Boston wins the championship. It's going to be all Kyrie.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard.
And afterwards, we're going to look up who leads the league in the steal.
You can't give up that kind of a look.
Yeah, we had a debate last night.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Oh, yeah, it was Paul George.
Yeah, I'm not quoting myself because I don't really remember. I just don't remember it being Paul George.
Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 to start out the game.
As everyone who's followed our channel knows, this kid has type of absurd obsession with
Leonard attacking, makes it off the glass.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Parker with the steal.
Local team.
That was not the plan.
Green against Shumpert.
To be honest with you, the AI double team, that wasn't me.
Kicks to Green.
AI.
Ice ball moving by Sam.
Also, not for nothing,
Good.
nothing but ISO. So I wouldn't, if I live in a glass house, I wouldn't throw stones, brother.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their
All right.
offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Spurs leading by 5. Aldridge dishes to Parker. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No clue where
I forgot how to throw lobs
that
in
is
this game.
a brutal turnover.
They change. Here's my thing. They change the lob button every year, and it kind of annoys me.
Watching Kevin Lobby brings so much
Like
to the
one year it
table,
was like
but if you
LB and
one
X.
thing,
The next year it was
Parker might be the rebounder.
A and X or something like that.
Super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Tim Duncan. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Duncan. And it's Mills in for Parker. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the clock. West
Outta here.
Green kicks to Mills. It's
Who would have
good
fouled?
through contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And guys, you look at what makes Love such a prolific rebounder. Great anticipation. I mean, he has the broad shoulders to create space in the paint. The strong anchor to hold his position.
I know what I need to
It's
do.
no wonder he's been a dominating force on the glass.
I know what I need to do and you first out.
Cavaliers.
Wow.
Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The drive by James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on David West.
You know, regarding Kevin Love, he had a number of difficult transitions to make last season. Most of all,
Here,
perhaps on the
figure.
offensive glass. He averaged less than 2 a game after averaging
Here,
3 a
bitch.
game every other season.
How do you figure?
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA.
Broken.
His voice
I want
carries
to put
a
the
lot
shot
of
Hall
weight,
of Fame now.
and he
That
hasn't
would
been
not
shy
be.
about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Here's James. Kawhi
Oh, in
Leonard
all
getting his
fairness,
shot.
kid,
The drive by LeBron.
because you're
Shumpert gets
losing.
a wide
Doesn't
open
mean,
look. Yes, it's James.
doesn't mean
picking
you
up
can play in the game.
assist. Shumpert's got his first basket.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
How many shots you blocked that you shouldn't have?
Speaking of LeBron's leadership trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his
Oh no! Those are the people I hate the most. Ones that complain when things don't go their way. They'll claim the game is like broken, right? But when they do, when it does go their way, they don't complain worth a damn.
Seems like a step backwards.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in.
Size up so much.
Uses the glass.
Oh yeah, you're
right.
right. I got all the
Really
size ups
poor
down pat. I
defensive
forgot
awareness.
about
I mean,
how you
he's
hold
one
this.
guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached. And
Get out of here. Oh, no, he done. It done, boy.
I mean, I know what I need to do. I mean, I have a big enough deficit to where if I just do one thing, I'll keep the lead and win.
So it's
Take
San
stupid
Antonio
shots.
now. 7-point differential. Inside. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket.
That's your whole
and
plan.
don't let
I
them
figured
set
it
up
out.
the defense.
Now, here is Irving.
Doing what you used to do.
His last shot.
Yeah, drive. Yeah. I realize how easy it is to drive this
With the
game.
path to the hoop, and bang.
I also realized that he does nothing but double
And he
team.
was ready for it,
Oh, his way.
elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative
Bro.
finish there, just making
Ow!
sure he got the deuce.
Put it up, Anderson. There we go.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is
Better than
made,
you. He outran your whole
be
team.
scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is
Ow.
headed up.
Outside Irving.
You're gonna keep double teaming me? Goddamn.
You've been doing that. What's wrong with you?
Look for James. That's it.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna have everyone wide open now.
It's almost as if both teams
Done that to me all game.
are in a zone.
No substitution. All right.
Well,
Ready on, man.
offensively at least.
I don't think so. It never saves.
Bro, options.
I know.
Go, Megan.
See?
Partner, I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And LeBron has been in the
Say that shit out loud.
every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Irving,
Yeah.
is good.
Flops like a baby, bro. Oh, that wasn't LeBron. That was
102 left to play here in the first.
You know what Scott said? I mean the
This
whole
passes to
Cavs
Diaw.
team.
Mills, that's a two-pointer, and the jumper is
There we
good.
go. Pull up jumper.
Mills has got 5. And for
Eddie
LeBron, the
Mills.
playoffs last
Hey,
season, he did
the
more
thing
than
I-
just score.
the thing I don't
He
like
did
about
all, really
people,
stepped his game
they
up
talk
when
about Patty
Kevin
Mills.
Love went down.
Very
when
underrated.
Irving was
He
hobbled.
sits behind Parker.
He covered every base.
Yep,
But
and that's what's so impressive about LeBron.
does
in the
so
playoffs.
much
Everybody expects
that
him to
goes
lead and hit big
unnoticed,
shots,
and
and
it's
he never
ridiculous.
lets them down. Very rarely.
Kyrie
does
was
he
so
come up short
OP
in big
in this
moments.
game.
Here's Diaw.
The fact that I blew a 7-point lead.
Can't hit. James.
Also, the
with
fact that I
nice
can't buy a
He's been
fucking
off his
foul.
game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
So he gets the whistle.
Shit.
Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And this is where he takes the lead because I can't buy a foul.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75%.
Here,
of the
bitch,
free
bro.
I'm my bitch. You do it to me every game.
And that
Have
one
it, you might as well
falls. That
use it,
puts him
right?
up by 1 point. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Diaw.
Can't buy a foul, can
It's
I?
almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Back to James. And that one is hammered home.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just the take no chance slam by the big fella.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. And it is good at the buzzer. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about
Fine,
expectations for himself.
We expect so much.
Yeah, again, I'm a
Reminding
big
us that it's
Kyrie.
not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also
I thought that was the end of the
perhaps
first
the most
quarter.
demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of
Hey,
fun
you
to
don't
watch.
know, team. What was that then?
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so
A
far.
little bit of common
Guys,
sense
what's
goes
your
a
take on
long
the
way
Spurs
for
so
me.
far?
I just think that from an
Oh,
no doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Cavaliers leading. James with it. Leonard picks him up. The drive by James. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Good for the basket. Starting off
Hey,
1 for 1 with that shot.
That's out of for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Spurs passing it around. Parker dishes to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Honest.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith left side.
Oh, I forgot about a move.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova, another
How about I
three for
kill you
Cleveland.
with every time?
And they've got to talk to
Yeah, but I
each
can't buy a
other.
basket or a
There
foul,
is
so.
miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Well, the Spurs, Greg, great at home last year. That's not surprising to anyone who's paid attention. We expect that they're just so tough at home, year in and year out.
And Kevin, how about going 33-8 at home last season? And
Hey.
despite being the 6th seed, only the Hawks and Warriors, the two best records in the league, won more games at home. Hard to imagine you could be a 6th
Ow,
seed
he
with
was
that kind
wide
of success.
open, bro.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's LeBron with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about
They're
that?
gonna skip the
What a
kick.
sensational finish.
Oh, gotta be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to run.
Man, I'll say that.
Levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost, how about
Oh, yeah.
glide in?
Kind of laughed when he got ejected for the first time in his
Boy,
career.
he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team
About that
now
big
has
one.
the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire
No.
because you don't want to get your
Hello,
opponent
guy.
a little too riled up.
A drop 90 total.
And it's in, basket number 6.
Hey,
for
this
him
guy
thus
just
far.
getting a
He has only
cheese with
missed 2
LeBron.
shots
Look
from
at
the
this.
It's not
Garbage.
hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside.
Kind of sucks that this kid has to use the Cavs and LeBron James
Smith.
to even have a
There's a
chance.
screen.
I'll beat you with the face.
Pass to James from deep. Yes, and it's
Name
Smith
one
with the
team
assist time.
that is not overpowered
Smith's
that he
got
can
his
beat me with.
5th assist in this one.
They're in the
He's just
position
overpowered
they're
as
in
shit.
right now, thanks
How?
in no small part.
Oh,
to the
gay?
show that he's
Yeah.
putting on
Over
in this period.
Here's LeBron. Knocked away.
Thank I want you to
Stolen
think
by
for a
Aldridge.
quick second about what you just said.
Here's Parker.
Sixers.
I'll drop you off 6.
Physically, there's no doubt
You,
they've been the
you
stronger
lying,
team.
bro.
That
You wanna
+10
restart?
Rebound advantage
All right, fine.
tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention
Look at this. This is gay.
Let's get dropped off at the 6 years.
You know what, I'll make this a little more interesting since, how many times you used them against me?
Yeah, but not man. He's I beat you with.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel.
Who's gonna win though?
Me?
Joel Embiid's a god.
Yo, I actually get to listen to Joel Embiid's voice, and it's so foreign. Like, I was watching Jimmy Kimmel one night, and I heard his voice on Mean Tweets, and it's Yeah, it's so foreign.
Who's gonna win?
Me.
You.
Who are you gonna use? Joel Embiid? Good luck. Joel Okafor? He sucks too.
So you're saying I can't drop 20 with both? Have 20 with both?
Alright. I mean, I'll admit that no matter what team you have, you're trying to play the cheap with. But
I can't drop 20 with both.
Spurs come in for this one.
yeah,
No, I might not be able
after I drop 50 with Leonard.
Philadelphia, it's the 76ers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Ready, found. Let's get
This
it.
is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the starting group for the Spurs.
I got
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now, here is Smith.
After.
He feeds it to Okafor. It's
Oh, he
Duncan.
blocked me.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. There's Green with the three. Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. On defense, San Antonio.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of side speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
Now, here is Smith. Cannon kicks to Covington. Hits the three-point
Ow.
line.
Gotta guard up.
Covington's got the opening
Gotta
field
guard
goal of
up.
the game for the 76ers.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Leonard the pass
Reach
to
him,
Duncan.
bro.
I'll reach him.
Leonard kicks to Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Eddie Green is so
Green's
active. He
got
would
himself
not be able
going
to
there. His
not
first
guard
points
ball
of the game on the
for
deep ball. Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young
Well, hey, you
seven-footer,
think Paul George is
excellent
God?
shot mechanics and a feathery touch in college.
First
at
basketball player
Kansas.
ever.
He shot Greg 63%
First
from the field.
basketball player
Many
ever.
of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore
Hey,
on,
man.
he became
Oh, it's
money
so-
at the free throw line as well. Those
I'd say
are the
JaVale
kinds
McGee,
of
but-
unique attributes that make him an extra scary
That McGee
prospect.
ain't even that bad.
Here's Green. Got a piece of it.
Damn.
They retain possession. Duncan with the bucket. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Parker outside. So the
What a foul.
I want you to use the Sixers one time, and I'll use San Antonio.
And
Can't handle that.
At least
What?
some of
You can't
his
handle that.
success
What do you mean?
can be attributed to playing with
gonna
talented
lose?
bigs. I mean, in his rookie season,
I don't know how to
he played with
use
both the
Sixers.
Admiral
All right,
and Tim
I'll admit
Duncan.
that.
He kept that
You don't know how to
partnership
use
going
San
with
Antonio.
Duncan for several more championships. So, while talented, he's
I mean,
also
it'll be a pretty
very
bad beat.
fortunate.
2 open that time. Made
Alright.
it look too easy.
Holy shit, I actually
Leonard's got
might
himself
lose.
43 there.
I
And
need-
look at how the hustle game is.
I'm trying to. I can't even say I'm
Well, I
not.
think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off
I mean, you
guard.
say that every
Playing
day, so.
airtight defense and coming up
Oh,
with
This might be the one day you're actually trying and
Also
losing.
I am.
protected the
I'm
paint
really
extremely
trying.
well. You see that in their block shot totals.
That's-
Wow, that I'll admit that. I'll admit that shouldn't have gone in. Totally admit that.
A lot of shots.
Well, talking about Parker and
Expect
the
Leonard
Bears,
to
Tony
make that
benefited from their
graphic,
presence,
though.
Clark, but they also benefited from his play.
Really, early
But-
in their careers, the only way to defend
But you
Parker
can't
and Duncan
underestimate
was to
Leonard.
pack the lane, and once Tony
Really.
developed a consistent jump shot, the only way to defend them was to hope and pray.
Right, you don't have to.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The drive by Smith, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Duncan misses.
Can't buy a
Ready
foul,
to fall
bro.
on that possession. They had
This
to be
is a
because he is so strong in the paint.
Rebound.
Bro, Joel Embiid misses every fucking dunk.
Spurs leading by 5.
Ass.
Green kicks to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Okafor with the steal. And now,
damn, reaching in
on
there.
the break. Finished off the break.
I mean,
That is such
I can't buy a foul. I can get called for a
steal
foul.
to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Boy, you gotta love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
Boy,
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to
I'd
just
buy a foul.
with the power. Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smith's got 7 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense,
pass not a
as it
shot.
fits and starts, but defensively, they found some traction.
Now here is Smith. Okafor kicks to Covington, and he hits it to tie the game up. 8 points for him.
Good 10-point lead, boy.
That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the
Sure.
same page.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The shot's good from Smith.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Parker kicks to Green. And again, it's San Antonio.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes.
some days, Chloe, you
I'm
gotta
not sure
respect
how I
the three.
like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
The drive by Smith.
Oh, yeah, he's ass.
So the Spurs
Oh,
are
yeah,
taking it
he's
the other way.
terrible.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any
Oh,
question.
Corey's on
They
Brooklyn
came
now.
focused and ready
Oh, yeah,
to play.
game traded.
They're doing everything they can to
They haven't
put
done that
things in their
update.
favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Noel
After
checked
this
in
year.
for Joel Embiid. Grant comes
Really
in for
hung
Robert
out.
Covington.
I know.
And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Isaiah
Summer
Kennedy.
comes, yo, we're gonna
And
drop.
loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first.
Drop the videos
on the
right now,
offensive
but
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
It's stolen by Green.
Bro.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter.
oh,
The
donkey.
76ers trail by 6. Grant the pass to Okafor. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the
Wait,
trap.
did they have
Thompson's
Duncan coming off the bench when Aldridge got on the team?
Pass to Green.
No, I think he was always the starter.
Can't hit. Some solid defense from Grant.
And without a doubt, one of the biggest stars of the draft this past summer is Jahlil Okafor.
Oh my God, they got Grant.
National title,
Oh, yeah.
True center, kind of a throwback, if you will.
And not by
that
a
the team
foul.
Can build around for
I know I
months.
say that too much, but
Here's Grant.
They have Grant.
That's his second shot and his
Karen.
second basket. He's 2 for
Great.
2.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
that's
Spurs
sick.
shooting 45% from the field early.
I just
Big ghetto name.
Now with Okafor, Greg, what makes him so good is how NBA ready he is. I mean, people talked about that from the time he stepped on the
You
floor.
know what?
Camera.
I just
He's
forgot that we
look
were
as smooth
streaming.
as it gets in the post. A very crafty
Ow.
score.
Yeah, he can handle his business down
That
there.
guy,
He's got
aren't
great size and agility, and very polished in his low post game.
Grant, he kicks it to Noel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bro, if I played when I was in my
Noel's
prime,
got the game tied up here for
Prime.
Philadelphia.
They're getting on a roll.
You know, my
You do
prime.
not have a prime, bro.
Inside the paint area.
That's something you say when
It's
you're
gotta be
on
a wall
like,
of
the pro level.
defense when it comes to
That
attacking
ain't-
the paint.
that ain't a prime.
Plain and simple.
But they recover.
How you get?
Thompson dishes to Grant. And the call will be against
Hey,
Tony.
guard me.
That's his first foul.
Let me take this first lead of the game, boy.
Had a week.
Here's Thompson to the left wing. No good from
Ain't
Grant.
happening.
That's what
Right,
we
you got
call
the
good
court.
defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
I should have passed it one more time.
Yeah, shout out again, boy. Eagles won yesterday, right?
Close game now starting the second quarter.
Yeah.
And guys, what's your
Look
take so
on
far in Philadelphia?
how much more in the playoffs.
They versed the winner of Minnesota
Fast break chances here
and
early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes.
I think we find that out
All
today.
fueled up.
I
and
thought
ready to go.
after that they were
Second
going
minutes,
to
courtesy
I
of
didn't know
Gatorade
that.
as the
Ah,
second
there's
quarter gets
division,
going.
there's conference.
So on the
That's
floor
the
for
division,
Philadelphia.
bro.
Thompson is out there with
On
Carl
that
Landry.
Eagles were just.
And there's Nerlens Noel.
Conference
Stauskas
finals.
in at the
Yeah,
two.
so there's only 4 teams left.
San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots.
Get about.
They're 6 of 13. And Mills kicks to Martin. Good on the triple. Martin's got the
He has quite a.
field goal
People
in the
underestimate
second
his
quarter for the
3-point
Spurs.
shot so much.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
To the inside.
I'll take that. Thanks. Oh, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
Anderson right side. The baseline J. And Diaw with the basket on the assist.
Yeah, if you didn't make that, I
Hey
would.
guys, when you watch the
Fire you.
Spurs play, it's like watching poetry in motion. I mean, every cut, every screen comes at a precise time, and they play beyond the sum of
What
their
is this
talents
dude doing?
because of that style.
I throw a lob, but you don't even go for it.
The rim rattling.
I jump it, you don't even hit it.
Wow, that's a really smooth
Well, I'm up
finish.
7.
That's why we
only put me up 5.
love seeing him at the end of those breaks. It makes it look
All right,
fun and easy.
Spurs do have a beautiful play style, and their offensive numbers show it, Greg. You're right there. One of the
Fouling.
most
Yeah.
fluid
I was gonna
teams
say
in
I
the
can't buy a
NFL.
foul, so that won't happen.
Mark in the NBA with their ball movements.
A joy to watch. I mean, they ended up top 5 in shooting percentage last year, as well.
Your
as
head a
top 5
little
in
bit,
assists.
guy.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to
Damn
just
time I
4
really
points
believe
with the
that
basket
shit.
from Noel.
But you know, 2K Logic is.
The 3 from Mills.
Come on, Mills.
Philadelphia's gone 4
8 threes that are more Irving than that. I'll admit, if I had $1 for every three that Mills has made that should have never gone in,
From the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Ginobili can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The drive by Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league.
got it,
this season,
Dylan.
and with all the draft picks.
oh, that
Still got it.
They'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put
defense
on the defense.
one of these days,
To give you an idea of
sacrifice
how
my
young
2K
this
for that
76er
500-point
team is, at one point last season, Greg, Tim Duncan had more seasons played in the NBA than the entire active roster of the 76ers.
That's hard to fathom. I
Isn't
mean,
it?
we
My
all
goodness.
know there's this youth movement going on in
Yes.
Philadelphia, but they still need some veterans in that locker
Wait, I
room.
cannot
Very hard for the young
get
players
foul worth it.
to lead.
Lamar
My controller
Odom
would
checked in for
vibrate.
Kyle Anderson. Here's Embiid. It's good.
And
The assist that
I would
time
not get a
from
foul.
Smith. And now it's a 3-point
Not even cheese
76ers
when one
lead
play.
for San Antonio. They've
They
taken
were.
a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to
Hey,
find the
Michelle.
mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling
Come
on the points.
on!
And the bucket counts. And
Give me
he's on
your
his way to
ring.
the free throw line. Try to
Go
make it a
ahead.
3-point play. It's going to be Embiid shooting. Tim Duncan picks
Suck.
one up. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. And guys, the Sixers drafted Embiid 3rd overall despite a foot injury that would keep him out all of his rookie season. Came to the Sixers with a back issue out of Kansas. Of course,
That's
they
the
knew
kind of
all this
bullshit.
going in.
Yeah, and Kevin, the Sixers have made
In the
it
job
was that Mills?
drafting players who aren't
Oh, I thought it was
eligible to play. 2 years ago was Nerlens.
Oh, that was
Noel, who
Mills.
Set out the season with a knee injury.
Those can make
Last year
those.
was Dario Saric, who played
And
overseas,
you get
and
6.
now Embiid. Timely passing
Oh, you
leads
wanted
to
to ask
assists,
me
and
Mills
that's
so
been the
much.
recipe
No idea
for
why.
success.
Everybody on the same page.
Oh, that was like the
completely
8th dunk he
tremendous
fucking missed.
communication and awareness.
Yeah, I would
It's
recommend.
taken away
Oh
by
no,
Smith.
that's it.
And now
never shoot.
Philadelphia on the break. Here's Cannon.
Get outta here.
I should have never did that.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on a
I gotta hit it
Sixers
through.
retain possession. And some changes here for the Spurs.
Jesus.
David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony
How did you
Parker
miss
subbed in
8
for Patty
dunks,
Mills.
so to speak?
Smith drives in. Thompson from long range. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, regarding Joel,
Talk shit about the game and you won't miss a shot.
Injury when he entered the draft. It was one season at Kansas. He battled both back and knee injuries. Obviously, though he's very young, his durability is of some concern.
That wasn't me last night.
Smith against Leonard. Smith dishes to Cannon. Picked by Okafor.
Wasn't
Cannon
me.
kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And talking about Joel Embiid, there are some who feel the
Oh, that was actually-
Sixers
wait, hold on.
in the draft last
That was actually me and my dad.
help them win games. One wonders at what point does it become
How'd you tell her that?
anti-competitive.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Grant comes in for Okafor. And Robert Covington subbed in for Thompson.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year, but he fought through like the champion that he is.
Green passes to Aldridge. Green dishes to West. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here's Parker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th
His
season.
release is so bad.
Player needs to transform his game as he gets on in age. Clark, we've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest.
I'll admit, I shouldn't have made that.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and
I thought he was
cut
on the
down the
bench.
turnover average as
I don't
well,
give
the
a shit
lowest
either.
of his career.
For the 3. And
I mean,
he admitted
the 76ers
he admitted that he
trail by
went to the Spurs because he could get a good deal.
Oh, and that one,
But
no
everyone knows
question
he went to
down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't
Look it up.
know that
Look
I've
it up, but
ever
that's a
seen him
travel.
miss a play like that.
I never, well, I mean, I've known that now, but like, for a while, I never knew that if you're on the ground like that, if you get up,
Call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers.
Tony for the
Carl
clutch.
Landry's
I need
checked in
Tony,
for Embiid,
Kawhi, and Diaw
and
for the
Nick
clutch.
Stauskas is subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Morris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. The 76ers shoot
I
their
damn
56 free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down.
You can't shoot with Embiid. Oh, yeah, that's not Embiid. That's Covington, I think that is.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And both free throws good for Covington. The San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark, it's hard to see them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Parker.
Let's see, 1 year with the Spurs. They almost did, but
Green
they lost
against
1.
Grant. He made that one.
Last
Basket
year.
number 3.
I don't know, last year,
He
the year
also
before
missed
that.
2. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes?
He was
in this
like
half
right
already?
at the
And
like
both teams
last
look
10
like
games.
they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that one's good. Parker.
It
Game they
really
shouldn't
does
have lost,
make
but
the
they
game
rested all their
easy for your
starters.
teammates.
Yeah, question. No. No, wait. I have to paulies.
Sorry about that, guys. I have a douchey family.
And you can lead them to the rim that well.
Okay, that bounce pass was pretty good. I'll give him credit for that.
Here's Covington. And
What?
so he earns a trip
I'll try.
to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Well, the city
Oh.
of Philadelphia has had some tough fans. There's no doubt. You know, we've
I
seen
think I'll bring my
Santa
PS4.
Claus. You can imagine, Greg, how they felt about this Sixers team a year ago.
You know, the Sixers were going to be in trouble
18.
from the very start. Of
Yeah,
the
yo,
year.
I could do
a
that.
lot of fans didn't even bother to show up to boo. I mean, Philly had the worst attendance in the league last season.
But they've got hope, Greg.
That
A
sucks.
lot of young talent.
It was
But the
bad.
only thing I don't got a face.
It starts to materialize. Yeah, not afraid of
It's-
physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call. Well, when you look at the 76ers, it's no surprise that they have empty seats. I mean, they ended up 12-29 at home, which wasn't the worst mark in the NBA, but it was tied for second worst.
Spurs trail by 3.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
I knew I smelled something.
They must hurry from here. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he
I haven't
got
played
to the
IRL
too.
in a long.
And Philadelphia just
Haven't,
at times.
because I don't know, boy. It's the middle of winter.
At home. I mean, they had the worst home field goal percentage.
I
in the
mean,
entire
you can
league.
get dropped off at any
The
weather.
crowd into
Rain,
it if
snow,
you're cranking it on
weird.
the
Bro,
rim.
we are in the middle of January.
Game clock separated by 5.
Oh, the friend wanted me to play his house in the middle
Diao
of January.
If I make the travel team this year, if my grades are good,
5 to shoot.
they check your grades.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
They're good. I could possibly
And it's
get.
Martin again missing. And here's Covington from the arc. No good on that last
Hey.
second attempt there.
All right,
And
Paulie,
the
thoughts from the
comes
first
to a
half.
Conclusion in a game that
Yeah,
has been
like-
very close so far. 76ers ahead.
Let's check the halftime stats. Check with the box scores. All right, Covington has 18.
All right.
Smith has 11. I didn't even know I had that much. I don't even know a shot. No, that 3. I think.
I'm surprised Embiid isn't at the top of that list.
No,
Or
Embiid
Okafor.
only has 4. Jahlil Okafor has 2. Well, your team is
Green is the leader. That's surprising.
And
I'll do a work with everybody.
It's the
a
2K
good game.
Sports Halftime Show.
I don't know why. I never had a game like that with you.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Okay.
everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime. For the 76ers,
All right,
the
man.
first quarter was pretty even. The biggest
we
lead
went
of
to
the
double
quarter was
overtime, you remember that?
3 points.
Oh yeah, it was the first game in
And that's
2K16.
gonna do it for now.
I remember
Yeah, we
when
went to
came
double
over.
overtime.
Almost ready to get.
Is when you had the room and then you switched
Yeah,
the hallway.
I was-
and
yeah.
switched-
I remember my TV was facing that way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I remember that game came up.
the third quarter now beginning. Both
I was
sides
down by,
trying
like-
to pull away in the last
And,
half of
you
the
know,
game.
Yeah,
in,
I was down by
regulation.
more than
Has
that.
done so
I think
far.
I was down by like
18 points, and he's hit the mark
I remember it
twice
took me a
from
long time to
three-point
come
range as
back.
well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points
And
he
the next
gives them
game I
from
started
beyond the
falling
arc,
asleep.
the better off they'll be.
On the court for San Antonio.
I remember.
Defensive-minded Green.
Gotta
and
do
Leonard
another
win.
100 challenge.
Average out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point.
I haven't eaten McDonald's.
And guys, Tim Duncan still
He
dominant
went-
after 18 years. You know, he's reshaped
I
his
might
body.
have
He
a
has got
job
a
at
brand new
Subway.
diet, which he says has had a huge benefit. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Greg, I think, you know, he probably
Get him a
was in the top
sandwich.
5 overall
I'm gonna try to
performers
sleep over.
in last year's playoffs.
No doubt about it. We continue to write this guy off, Kevin, and he just continues to defy.
You, if I go into Subway, like, I don't eat Subway. If I go into Subway, you're like, show my sandwich.
But being the competitor he is, he decided to.
It's mad good in
his
there. You just gotta
body
make.
rather than letting his
Nah,
Nah, I know that.
dictate
I mean,
to him.
I've been to Subway before.
Nobody near Leonard. And a
I don't-
great assist by Aldridge as that one
I'm
goes
not
in.
a sub sandwich
So
kind of
much
guy.
junk
I'm
in
not.
his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Oh, the
Smith
hero
on the
place?
double team.
His heroes? I don't really eat from there.
Here's Covington, covered by Parker.
Yeah, I do, and
Here's
that's
Embiid,
the place
and
of
Parker
choice.
with the block. San Antonio trailing here. Leonard
Well,
attacking. And he was
I should've
fouled
been
on the
2
way
and
out.
out.
2 free throws now for him.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches
Yeah.
wide. Wow.
Careful not to call a timeout when you have none left. You get called for a T.
Size that Greg was talking about, Clark. Those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would
Covington's
find
actually,
on
like,
7
bad
footers.
good.
Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, Covington's kind of underrated.
About 9 by 7, okay?
Hey.
That just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
There's always the underrated guy. Guy that everyone.
And nothing fancy
Guy,
really
point
about
one
that
big
play.
guy on
That's
the
just
team that
good
carries.
old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Leonard battles through traffic and
Like,
lays it in.
like, how long has Kyrie stood behind LeBron? I don't blame him for this year saying he didn't want to be a sidekick. I don't blame him.
To the
Yeah.
wing right side.
The other one to
Here's
say, "Oh,
Covington. Goes up and lays it nice and
on
easy.
led us to the championship."
Covington's got 22.
They should continue to get the ball inside.
I mean,
defense
the
struggling
Celtics
to
of all
contain
team,
them.
And
probably
when you make
not.
5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's Green with the three.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But the
all.
thing
Green
is, he built that team
Well,
though.
but he was close, Kevin.
Before
to
LeBron
making the
James was
defense
even a
pay
thing.
for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as
I mean,
lucky
LeBron
next
James.
time down if you're the defense.
Every, I
You
think he's
cannot
been on-
allow him to get
The
those
Cavs,
goals.
yeah, LeBron came in the league at 2003. He was on the Cavs. And
Aldridge
then he
kicks
went
to
back to
Leonard.
the Cavs.
Pulls it up. Cannon
On
with
the
the
amount of
rebound.
years, I don't know if
Major
Kyrie's been on.
defensive laps right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a
Because he
jump shot.
came
You
in
gotta stay
the
attached to
league
him.
the year
You're
after
lucky he
Paul
couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Duncan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Somebody
Out to the
quote
right
me
wing.
on this because I don't know.
Here's Covington, covered by Parker. And Okafor with the basket on the assist from Covington. Okafor's got
There's
his
a lot of
second bucket the
people
game to go.
The
that
plan
for
of
some
attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And
Find
Greg,
out
the
that
defense has been very
in
slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Duncan kicks to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith.
Damn, I want to first see what
It's his
18
third foul
will
of the game.
now.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Robert
Same
Covington.
thing, but the
Manu
release
Ginobili's
bar
checked in for the Spurs.
is on top of your head.
Mills comes in for Tony Parker. Ginobili left side.
Hey,
Good. And Aldridge with the
thanks,
assist.
I guess.
And we always talk about making
Told you,
your
you
teammate
don't care,
better.
but he ain't
That
losing the
assist
game.
was right on target.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and of course the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th
They say
straight
2 things are
season
guaranteed in
last
life: you pay taxes and you die.
So it's San Antonio now.
Things guaranteed. Yes.
To
Spurs
Mills.
win 50.
Shoots the 3. Shots.
Okay, that shouldn't have gone in.
Mills has got 6.
year. A wide open 3. They need much
Those
better
only has
communication
6.
And
That's
Embiid
bullshit.
down.
I've hit at least 4 threes with him.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice,
Run away with
nice
it.
way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Oh, he yells at me for
Aldridge
all.
dishes to Mills. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Grant, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Smith the pass to Grant. And stolen
I
by
kind of feel
Aldridge.
bad for Aldridge as
Running
cardiac
up the court,
arrhythmia.
Green pushing it all the way.
Gotta be scary knowing you
I
can
love
die
the
from that.
instant that steal was made, they were out.
You know what cardiac
on the
arrhythmia
open
is?
floor.
Well, that's when your heart is out of
The
rhythm.
run out, man, it doesn't
Oh,
get much
I mean,
nicer
I don't
than
think
that.
he has the type that can kill you.
Just
But,
impressed
like,
with the
still,
teamwork
I mean,
out there,
it's still
setting
gotta
the
be kinda
table
scary.
for one another.
Knowing that
5
you're
straight baskets,
doing what you
Greg,
love
resulting from assists. They're
and
playing
die
as one
any
unit out
second
there.
doing it.
It's good.
Gotta be
This game is all
terrifying.
even. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
He takes
There
medication
you
for it,
go.
too.
That's the stroke
Actually, no, I'm
we saw
certain
in
of
the
that.
first
They
half.
were talking about it.
And it's Okafor.
I never knew that. Nobody ever
Out to
told
Smith.
from Portland. No one ever. I guess because Damian Lillard overshadowed him, so you didn't really know why.
And it's sent back by
Oh,
Aldridge.
if I would have caught that
And
body
Mills
right
with a clear
there.
path to the hoop. So they
I
take the
I
lead.
wanted that to be a dunk. I'm just
Mills has got 8 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Oh, my dad, I was talking to him one day about wanting to join the NBA. And he goes, oh, they won't let you join the NBA because you have autism. And I'm like, bro, they got someone with a heart condition right now.
I'll tell you what,
saying that I can't play when I have autism. Problem with that.
Here's
Goes,
and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 2. One guy who's been getting it.
Damn, are we going to break 100 for both?
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
I'll tell you what, at this point in his career, it is
automatically, or
has been for a while that Duncan might be one of the best power forwards ever. He is, clearly. 5 rings, 50-win seasons, his whole career. The complete package on the box.
San Antonio making a switch here.
I want to know how long until Pop retires.
DL comes in for LaMarcus.
No, I was actually just talking about
Anderson is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Martin subbed in for Daniel Green. 6 on the shot clock.
I think Pop will probably be that one coach that
Duncan, who briefly contemplated
guys
retirement
on the
after
court.
last season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still.
I mean, I'm not
very much at the
being
top
an
of his
asshole.
game.
Listen, Tim Duncan, for me,
I'm
is
saying,
the
like, he would be
greatest
that one
power forward to
coach
ever play the game, although
I
Papatelli is
on the
actually a
court.
center in the
Right.
power forward's body. Hey, what a great matchup. Yeah, how great was he, I should say, in the matchup against the Clippers last season?
I can't believe my
his career,
GTA account got
he's been
hacked.
more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the year or who he's up against. This guy just finds a way to leave his mark on the game. Something that's
In GTA,
close is the fact that the rebound stats
one
for
time,
both
and
teams
that
are
was
almost identical.
The battle
man.
to a standstill on the board
Everybody
has
stay around
really
for it.
been something to
Oh, we
watch.
could
And
too, man.
the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. That still was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
But they recover it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Damn it, Kevin.
Here's
I'm
Grant.
taking us.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Grant's got 12.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Dishes it to Mills. Anderson outside.
The one NBA player I feel bad for is Chris Paul. He was the only Heat player I ever respected.
The dish to
Okay,
Mills.
actually that's a lie. I respected
The
what's
shot's
his name?
good on the assist by
Ray
West.
Allen. I respected Ray
Mills
Allen.
has got 8 points here
But
in this quarter.
He was of the big 3, quote, quote.
They came out of
The
break
only guy who
chasing
never thought of them
both
as a big
bombs
3.
and
I have a question. Do you respect my favorite point guard,
No luck.
Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose,
And as we've
very injury prone. That's his problem.
But you gotta respect him for coming
No, I do.
back.
No, I do.
as we get rolling once
Rose
more, the
is-
fourth
Oh,
God.
we see that fourth quarter and I'm down. Oh
He's-
my god.
I mean, his injuries basically overshadow his
The 76ers trail.
Hey.
They've got Noel. Carl Andrews
Like,
out there
he'll
with
play
Robert
10
Covington.
games and then get
Then it's Thompson. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And that one's good. And
I
it's
had-
6
poor
points
guy
for
has no
Nerlens
luck.
Noel.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from
Come on,
inside
man.
the painted area.
And really,
It's fourth
something that
quarter.
the defense has to address.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Spurs
This
also
versus
with the
Paul
sub.
Diddy.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Boris Diaw.
I'm Madden for the PS4 too.
And 18.
And the
I got it.
76ers
It's been,
by
I haven't
three.
played Madden
Just
since
no
Madden 12.
resistance.
WWE, Madden,
That's their
2K,
and I missed
consecutive
WWE. Remember our characters, bro?
Allowing are almost automatic.
Oh, I had a character with the Jeff Hardy
He's always going to
package.
have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Oh, the Hardy would.
Here's Covington.
I would have watched it more like.
And he goes
I don't know. I watched
What's
it.
his name got out of rehab?
Maybe
I watched it all the time when I was younger when they were around, but now that
We
they're
know
back,
he's capable of
I
very
said to
memorable
myself that I was
runs.
going to watch it.
And when he's
Never
got
did.
a lead,
I used to
like
watch
that,
him
why
packed.
not take a few
But,
chances.
I
A lot
mean,
more
they
engaging
got onto a
and
channel
entertaining
that
than
I
just
couldn't
doing the
find.
old ho-hum
I was
one-handed.
never able to
They
watch.
double him with West.
I got to watch like the
The feed to
kind of
Noel.
things, like,
Pass to
and they
Okafor.
completely
And
just
down it goes, jamming that one
mine is
home.
even worse.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business.
A couple of people turned allegiances. A lot of people destroyed their tag teams. Like, it's kind of bullshit what they make these guys do.
7-point Philadelphia lead. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Anderson right side, outside Martin.
I remember when I was like younger, I was 8, 9 years old. I used to refuse.
Ginobili the pass to Martin. Anderson kicks to Mills.
Now I kind of want to kick my younger self in the ass.
Philadelphia with the ball.
And I was like 7, maybe 8.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 7.
Come on, that's the third time you did that.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So San Antonio
Make that.
goes with
I
the
will be.
fresh 5
Oh yeah.
on the floor.
So I was kind of playing
Nice shots
this
selection
game
there.
while you guys were
I guess he's working on buzzer
doing
beater
stuff.
form.
And I don't remember who I hit it with, but I hit a full court with somebody.
Off of the scoreboard.
Is about right.
I don't remember who it wasn't Paul George.
No,
It wasn't Grant Hill. It wasn't a well-known
Here's
Pacers player.
Covington. Great D that time from Duncan. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Yo, if I made a red,
I forgot about the red.
That's one of those heat checks. If he's taking shots,
get more yellows than
Yeah,
anything.
heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And
I
that
wouldn't even
one's
let me
good.
switch it there once in a while.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Wide open, and that's good. For 2.
That I would take him out of the game.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Breaking neck for
Duncan dishes to Aldridge.
left is the
Floats
right
a
ankle.
runner. And
Oh,
he
can't buy a
plug that
foul.
one in. One-on-one fast break. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that's
Damn,
15
throwing
points for
chin
Smith.
here,
And a
dude.
nice soft touch on
Turn
the
into a
ball.
grown-ass
You have
man.
gentle touch. Those chip-ins
See,
are
I
easy to come
cannot.
by.
That's what I
The
want.
fight there prior to that ball being available. That's what I like and what you need to really focus
Yes,
on
I am.
when they have plays like that.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Everything.
Parker with a clean look. It's good from long
If he
range.
didn't make that, oh
Parker's
my
got a couple
God,
three-pointers
I would get
now
rid
in
of
the fourth
Parker.
For the Spurs.
That's
I know
what
that would be a
they've been
dumb
allowed
move,
to
but I would
use
still
at
do it.
will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that
IRL,
away
but
from
in
him.
this game I would.
Drive by Smith. Duncan with
Outta
the
here.
block.
Well, not really his
Duncan
best
with a
quarter as far as
clutch.
scoring. Let's see
Come on,
if
Leonard.
they can eventually get back on track. They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, well, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Smith, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Covington inside the line.
That was
Gets
ridiculous.
an open look and hits. Covington's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively.
Love how they
Terrific
weigh the
game.
game in somebody's
He has
favor.
been the X factor.
Leonard can't hit an open
Aldridge
three.
left
But
Duncan, the pass to Leonard. High, arcing shot. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And that's now 19 points for Leonard.
And it's
well, I mean, if it doesn't go in, you might. If it doesn't give me a foul, you might as well go in.
Embiid kicks to Covington. And it's Okafor off the drive. There's the pass to Cannon.
Why you didn't put that up?
From deep three-point
Watch the
range.
line, will you?
Rebound San Antonio.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage.
Are you
shot.
serious, Leonard? I hate
For
you.
him, that's out of his range.
Knocked loose.
Give me
Parker
this.
with the steal.
Screw it.
He said, are you serious?
Duncan inside. Working
Two
on
and a
Smith.
foul.
And he hits it
Duncan
and
with
gets
the
back on
clutch.
play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And what do you guys think
One
so
on
far about
one.
the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn.
Oh, I really thought I
Well,
stripped
you've
that
also
from
got to
you.
love how aggressively they
What
take
the
that ball to
hell?
the basket and
That
score
reminds
off
me of
dribble
the,
penetration.
Jumps up.
Leonard,
And
coming out
Kawhi
the
Leonard with
Ginobili block on James
Time
Harden. He
running
went
low,
like this.
guys, and somebody's got him
Block,
in this
tried to
one.
draw a
This
foul.
game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one.
Ah, come on. All right, I'll take
And
it.
out of
Whatever.
bounds is San Antonio gains position.
All right, Paulie. Last words.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Smith. Parker with it. Now Smith defending. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break.
I'll admit, Parker wasn't going to block that.
Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about
Hey,
it.
your prayers, Paulie.
Going for him. Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
That is just a careless turnover. You've
I
got
don't even
to
know
be
who their
smarter
coach is,
in those
but it
exchanges.
looks like fucking Gary Busey.
Spurs leading by 5. It's Parker outside, but they'll get another chance. Duncan
They use
gives
as much
Embiid.
clock as possible. I'm a pussy, bro. Well,
Duncan
it's smart
outside.
play.
Parker right side.
You know nothing about.
Green kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. And there's
Offensive 3 seconds. What were you doing?
The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Cannon dishes to Smith. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
All right,
Right
all
down
right.
to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics
Get
because
position.
is still yet to be
H
determined.
don't.
Aldridge is
Characteristic
free.
of you.
Feeds it to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
Oh, tough position. Okafor with no one around. Out to the right wing. Here's Covington. Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
That's 5. I gotta run with this.
You can't
Run.
those 5
Ah,
seconds away.
fouled out.
He got
All right.
fouled. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
1.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good.
Oh.
And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force
So,
them into a three-point.
I kind of was right about us breaking 100.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And
Now,
there's still time left. So
I have
you don't
to.
necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Parker. To
I'm on the
tie it
clock.
up. The 3 won't fall.
Work. 3.
Here's
Go.
Marshall.
Wow.
Oh, he had a chance there to
Yeah.
send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of
Oh, I
every
gotta get
fan
sweaty
in the building
palms.
with-
Okay, Paulie.
The dramatic late.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The
M.
2K
Duncan.
Sports post-game show.
Boy.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move
This is
forward
going-
now to the presentation.
going
of our
up.
Jordan Player of the Game,
Hell, 2K6.
Kawhi Leonard. He put
Lost
his team
my
on his
streak.
back and carried them as we've
I'm
seen them
getting that
before.
pitch back
Never
tonight.
gets old. A textbook
Wait,
example
what
of
you
making
talking about,
play
boy?
After play to lead. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting
That's for an
started
hour
on a
and
new
4
season.
minutes. We just streamed for an hour and 4 minutes.
Yeah.
That was
Alright, guys. I handed Paulie first L. Until next time, we'll be playing, I want to do a half-court contest next. Until next time, guys.